Are you worried about gaining weight on vacation or over the summer holidays? Have you been working really hard in the gym, eating in your calorie deficit on your fat loss journey, and you really feel like you're making progress, but you're scared to go on vacation because you don't want to blow it all? Or do you have lots of fun activities planned for the summer, day trips, theme parks, going to the beach with your kids, all kinds of things, and you're also wondering how you're gonna fit in the gym and eating healthy? Don't worry, in this video today, I'm gonna answer all of that for you. Should you diet on vacation? If you're going on vacation for a week, can you lose all of the progress you've gained so far? I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to minimize weight gain while on vacation. And make sure you watch all the way to the end because I'm gonna give you 3 bonus tips for day trips to the beach, to theme parks, what kind of snacks you should be packing, and extra bonus tips to not only enjoy summer vacation as you should, but avoid unwanted weight gain from all these activities. Okay, I'm excited to dive into this one because I've been getting this question a lot as we are heading into the summer months. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get a notification when I release a new video every single week, just like this one. My name is Michelle Roots, kinesiologist, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and fitness and fat loss motivation specialist, and mom of 2 beautiful baby boys. This channel is all about helping you on your fitness and fat loss journey by breaking down all the information in the most simplest way for you to understand. So of course, if you find this video helpful, make sure you give it a like and leave me any questions in the comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. So first, I'm gonna quickly answer 1, should you diet on vacation? I'm personally gonna say no. No. If you are going away for 1 week, there is no way you can lose all of the progress you have been building in the gym and with your clean eating and hitting your protein in 1 week. It is literally not possible. Do you lose weight by eating healthy and eating super clean for 1 week? No, you don't lose body fat. So you're not gonna gain a lot of body fat from taking 1 week off of the gym and just enjoying life. So unless you are training for a specific event, such as maybe you're a bodybuilder and you're training for a show, that's a whole different story. But if you are someone like me who just wants to feel good and I really work out and eat clean more so for my health and to feel good in my clothes, you don't need to diet on vacation. I want you to think about the big picture. If you vacation 1 to 2 times a year, this is your time away from your work. This is your time to soak up all of the things whichever city you are in. And these 5 tips that I'm gonna give you right now will help you not only enjoy this vacation and all the good foods, but it's also gonna keep you in track somewhat so that you don't have a big hurdle to jump over and an extra 10 pounds on you when you get home. So with that being said, let's get into my 5 tips to avoid weight gain on vacation or even over the summer holidays. First tip. Enjoy everything in moderation, but watch out for portion sizes. So again, I'm gonna repeat, I am highly recommending if your vacation is 1 week to 2 weeks, you do not need to be dieting. You need to enjoy life. Of course, unless you're someone who goes away, if you go away once a month, this is a different story. But if you are someone who goes away once or twice a year, you need to enjoy life in moderation. So again, when I say in moderation, my first tip here is to watch the portion sizes if you are eating out. So often, especially if you are in the US of A, I know there's a lot of Americans that watch, but I'm sure you can agree, portion sizes. So say you order a burger and fries. The burger is this big and there is a pile of fries that are actually unlimited, and if you ask the waitress, they'll bring you more. That is something where, 1, you can look into either splitting a meal with someone, say your significant other or your teenager, whatever, or you ask them to pack up half of it for you. Just eat until you are full. So just because all the food is on your plate, you do not need to eat it all. You can still enjoy your burger, enjoy your fries, but you don't need to eat the whole plate of fries. Listen to your body. When you're about 80% full, stop. Same goes for alcohol. Of course, have a good time, but try and stick to drinks that are lower in calories, not loaded with sugar. Like for example, those big, tall pina colada drinks are probably like 400 and something calories each. Sure, one of those, you're on vacation, enjoy it, but don't drink those the entire day, especially at these all-inclusives in Mexico. Trust me, I speak from experience where I know those can add up real quick and you don't even realize it. So there you go, that's my first tip. Just think, instead of restricting, and just like I preach on this channel and a lot of my other videos in normal daily life, is everything in moderation. So enjoy your vacation, but again, be aware of portion sizes and be aware of how much you're eating of a specific food. Okay, tip number 2, stay active, but don't feel the need to search out a gym wherever you go. If you are someone like me who works out on a regular basis and you are very consistent with your workouts for the most part, with the majority of weeks, if you're only going away for a week, you don't need to hit the gym hard. Again, this is down to personal preference. I will tell you, as a fitness professional and someone who does this and coaches people for a living, I am 100% completely honest with all of my clients when they ask me when I come home from vacation if I went into the gym, and I say no. I've been to all-inclusive vacations and resorts in Mexico many times, and I couldn't even tell you what the inside of the gym at the resort looks like at any of the resorts I've been to, especially if I'm only going away for a week. The key here is what I do is finding ways to get movement in other forms. Because I might be in a new city, I'm going to walk a lot more, so I'm gonna be crushing my steps. Before I even call an Uber, I'm gonna look to see how far it is to walk, if I can walk, or maybe even walk there, take the Uber home. So that's my tip number 2. Don't feel the need to get your workouts in. If your vacation is going on 2 weeks, I personally would feel the need to get in a gym if I'm gone for 2 weeks, just because it feels good to work my muscles. Anybody who strength trains understands that feeling that you get in your muscles, and you just want to feel that burn, even if it's a body weight workout in my hotel room before I go out for the day. That's if I'm going on 10 days, 2 weeks, and that's just a personal preference because it makes me feel good. It's not necessarily about weight gain or weight loss at that point. Tip number 3 is kind of one that I use for myself, even actually on a Saturday here, where maybe it's considered, I hate the word cheat day, but maybe it's a day that I just don't really care. I'm just kind of gonna eat whatever because I've eaten healthy all week. I'm still eating in moderation, but I kind of let loose a little bit more. Try your best to eat 2 healthy meals throughout the day, and that 3rd meal can be your indulgence meal. So what I normally do is always, no matter what, I will start my day with a healthy breakfast. And the reason for that also is, even if I'm on vacation, I wanna feel good. So if I ate a stack of pancakes this big and 5 eggs and an omelet the size of my head and all of these foods, and I shove all this food in my face and lots of sugar and not a lot of protein, it's not gonna fuel me up for the day. And I really want to enjoy myself on vacation. I don't wanna feel like not good. So that's my main reason. It's not, again, about weight loss or weight gain. Think about how the foods you're eating are going to affect your energy levels and your cravings throughout the rest of the day. So you start the day with a super sugary, high carb, low protein breakfast, you're gonna be craving sugar and sweets the rest of the day, and you're probably gonna have a crash within about 2 or 3 hours after eating that meal. Again, this is the rule that I usually go to: healthy breakfast, somewhat healthy snacks, and healthy lunch. Again, just because I want to feel good. And then dinner, game on. We decide where we're gonna go. If you're going out to eat, whatever it is, enjoy life, have some drinks, have good food, and then really, because you only need a little bit more energy, and then you go to bed. So that's my mindset. And you can only do so much damage in one meal if you're still following this portion control deal and eating everything in moderation. Tip number 4, hydrate. So again, if you are someone who is traveling to a warm destination, especially if you've been on an airplane, that dehydrates. You need to hydrate. That's not only gonna keep you feeling good, keep your energy levels good, keep all of your systems functioning properly, but it's also gonna help decrease your cravings, help you feel full, but also help your body flush out toxins, and of course, prevent excess weight gain. I talk all about why water is good for fat loss in this video if you missed it. I'll put the link in the description below where you can check that video out next if you're curious as to how water will actually help you on your fat loss journey. So yeah, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Carry a water bottle with you, especially if you're having alcoholic beverages. You wanna make sure you're supplementing with some water to replenish your fluids. And tip number 5, the very most important tip: relax. Decrease your stress levels, chill out, enjoy your vacation. So if you are someone who is go, have this time this week to chill, relax, get your sleep, sleep in as long as you don't have kids. If you do, you understand. That's not an option. Take naps, do whatever you need to relax and really soak up the entire vacation. Added bonus, if you are someone who strength trains, or if you have never strength trained before, this is another reason why I push strength training, is it increases your basal metabolic rate, so your metabolism. So if you are someone who relies on the calories you burn on the treadmill, so if you're constantly just doing cardio and you're losing weight, your body now relies on the calorie burn from that treadmill to stay on your weight loss journey. Whereas if you are strength training and doing a body recomposition, I talk all about body recomposition in this video here. I'll link that in the description below as well. Decreasing your body fat, increasing lean muscle mass, you're naturally gonna burn more calories every day. Even if you laid in a beach chair the entire day, your metabolism is gonna kick in because of your lean muscle. So muscle is major key to helping you go on these 1 week excursions and breaks from the gym, because you're not going to lose your muscle in a week. So that metabolism is going to be a little bit higher to allow you to have a little bit more calories and not experience the weight gain you might have when you were just relying on the treadmill for your calorie burn. That's my bonus tip. I just had to add that in there because it's so important. And I honestly feel often when I take these weeks off, when I go say to Mexico, or one of our favorite places is Scottsdale, Arizona, because it's hot. I live in Vancouver, BC, and it rains here a lot. So we go to Arizona, and if I lay by a pool, I come back ready to go hard. So I feel re-energized, I feel refueled because of all the carbs that I had, and I'm ready to crush it in the gym and just get back to healthy eating and get back on track. So just remember, sometimes a week is totally fine. You're not gonna lose your progress. Life is too short to not enjoy it. We live in a crazy world, so if you get a chance to get away and enjoy time with your loved ones, take it in. I promise you, it's not something you should regret, and please don't hop on that scale the second you get home. Okay, I could talk for hours on this topic. Sorry if I'm rambling, but next, as promised, my 3 tips for day trips. So if you are taking your kids to a theme park, if you are taking your kids to the beach, if you have family coming in from out of town staying with you and you have to play tourist with them to go to all the tourist attractions. So let's talk about that. I'm gonna give you 3 tips for long day trips. Again, how to find that healthy balance and moderation and what you can do to avoid weight gain and stay on track. Okay, my first tip, if you know you have a day trip planned and say you're not leaving till 9 or 10 in the morning, try to get your strength training session or your workout in before you go. So for example, today, it's a beautiful sunny day here. I took my kids to the beach this morning, but I got my workout in at 6 a.m. We didn't leave for the beach till 9 a.m. So I still managed to get down to my studio and start my Monday off like I normally do, get my strength training session in. I started the day with healthy breakfast, solid protein oatmeal, and a big cup of coffee, crushed my workout, came home, got the kids ready for the day, packed a whole bunch of healthy snacks in a cooler, and we head off for the morning to the beach. If you are going to a theme park, you know you're gonna be getting lots of steps in, so maybe you don't wanna get your workout in that morning. You shouldn't do leg day before you go, say, to Disneyland. But you could go and do an upper body strength session. I wouldn't recommend doing cardio because it doesn't make sense, because you're gonna get about 30,000 steps in the park. Tip number 2, I kind of touched base on that when I was talking about my journey to the beach. Start your day with a healthy protein-packed breakfast. So carbs and protein to keep you feeling full and energized, whether you work out or not. This is the something you have control of. When you get to the theme park, you don't have as much control over your food intake. When you get to the beach, you don't have as much control over your food intake. But when you are at your own home in the morning, you have control. You don't need to hit a drive-through on the way there. You don't need to go get an Egg McMuffin. If you start at home, eat your healthy breakfast, fuel up, even if you have to get up half an hour earlier, start your day fueled up and feeling good. And then same thing is packing healthy snacks. So what kind of healthy snacks can you take with you to the beach or to a theme park? I'm not sure on the rules of a theme park due to certain circumstances. I haven't really been anywhere for the last 2 years, and I don't know what the rules are as to what you can take in a park, but there are some things to think about. So I'll give you an example of what I took today to the beach. We are only there until before lunch. So if you know anything about toddlers, they are constantly snacking. And I am also someone who likes to snack as well. So I like to have healthy options on deck. So what I packed for a morning at the beach: cucumbers and carrots with some hummus, almonds, yogurt drinks, fruit snacks for the kids, some sliced up strawberries, some apples, some crackers for the kids, and a protein bar for me. Those are some great options of healthy snacks you can take. Throw a protein bar in your purse. Just make sure if it is a hot day, it's not one that's covered in chocolate. It's gonna be all bad. So maybe search for a protein bar that isn't chocolate and isn't going to melt in your purse. Some dry roasted unsalted almonds, some trail mix. Baby Bell cheese is a great one. We usually have either dried apricots or dried mangoes. I usually throw those in a bag and take them. And of course, fruit is always a great option if these places will let you take them. Bananas, apples, they will give you fuel. Whatever you can pack with you to take with you to decrease the likelihood that you're going to eat all the goodies at the theme park or at the beach. And my last tip, so the third tip, is if you are gonna eat out, so if you're at a theme park or you're at the beach and it's time for lunch and everybody's starving and you have no choice but to eat out, again, portion sizes, enjoy everything in moderation. Again, that moderation is key. If you want a 6-foot hot dog, don't eat the whole 6-foot hot dog. Share it with someone or 5 people. Share a burger, eat half the fries. Don't get the big slushy drink like this big, just have water instead. So look at ways that you can still enjoy and fuel your body enough to fuel you through the day at the theme park or a day at the beach, but in moderation. And again, just remember how these foods are gonna make you feel. Life is all about enjoying it, having fun and making memories, and not worrying about the calorie intake of every single thing you put in your body at Disneyland. It's the happiest place on earth. Be happy, deal with it later, you get right back on track the next day. And that's my very last tip for you guys, and the very last thing that I want to say to end this video is, if you've made it this far, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this information was helpful and will help you enjoy your vacation, enjoy your summer holidays, and not worry too much about that darn number on the scale. Life is too short. 10 years from now, you will not remember the number that you are on the scale, but you will remember taking your kids to Disneyland and enjoying a churro. You will remember going to the beach with your kids and having the best time and seeing their smiling faces. These are all the things that are actually most important in life. And if your fitness and fat loss journey is not allowing you to enjoy these things, if your calorie deficit is too low or you're too strict and restrictive on your diet that you can't actually mentally enjoy life because you're too worried about the calorie intake or the protein intake, or missing the gym is gonna ruin all your progress, it's time to work on a mindset shift, because this should be a lifestyle. I truly believe that after 2 kids, I am actually the leanest and the strongest, and I feel the best I have ever felt in my life, because I actually just stopped caring as much. I stopped tracking my calories. Again, I've been doing it for a really long time, so I'm pretty good at eyeballing things. I just started living in healthy balance and in moderation. And I can tell you, once you get to this side, once you get to the point where you don't think about every single calorie you put in your body, and you just get to the point where I'm eating healthy for my health because I need to feel good to give these kids the best darn life I can. I'm training because I have 2 boys and mommy will always be the strongest one in the house. That's my motivation. But I also want to be around a while. I want to be able to take my kids to the soccer field and kick the ball around. I want to be able to take them to Disneyland and piggyback them and put them on my shoulders and walk around. I want to feel good. So these are now the reasons. It's not to chase abs. It's not to chase lean arms. Of course, but guess what happened? This happened when I stopped caring. And I started really enjoying life and understanding that if I miss a workout, it's not the end of the world. I get back at it tomorrow. So if you are about to go on vacation, I want you to enjoy yourself, soak it all up, and guess what? The week you're back, you just get right back on track. That's the kicker, is not letting a week away, a week of vacation, ruin your entire progress, because what will happen is if that week away and then you come back and you don't get right back on track and 3 weeks goes by, that's when it becomes an issue. 1 week, not a big deal. Get right back on track the second you're home. I truly believe that everyone should be able to enjoy life and feel good in their own body and feel good on their entire fat loss and weight loss journey. You might not be right now where you want to be. You might not be at your goal weight or your goal physique or the way you want to feel. But guess what? You will get there. If you're doing all the right things that I talk about on this channel, you will get there. It's a matter of patience, consistency, and enjoying the journey. And once in a while, a vacation comes in there, and that's what life is all about. You enjoy it, you get right back on track. That's enough for now. Thanks guys so much for watching. Of course, if you want personalized one-on-one coaching, nutrition coaching, and fitness coaching through my online training app, I'll link all the info in the description below as to how you can work with me one-on-one to help you really start to live this balanced moderation life, but still achieve your fitness and fat loss goals. I'll see you guys next week, and thanks for watching.